So namaste, good evening to all. So please settle down in any comfortable posture of your choice. So for today's session, you will need an yoga mat like this. If you are sitting down, if you are sitting, or you can sit on a chair. And I have kept a small soft blanket. Sometimes we may need the soft blanket. I will tell you when it is required. So sit either on the mat or on the chair comfortably. Wherever you sit, try to push your spine upright, keep the back upright. Very gently close your eyes. Let your hands be placed on the thighs. You can adopt Chinna Mudra, that is the thumb and forefinger together, palms facing up. Keep your awareness on the spine. Keep your chin raised. Let the head, neck and back be aligned. Drop your tenseness. Observe your inhalation. Observe your exhalation. Slowly, gently adopt Namaskara Mudra. We will start with the prayer, Shanti Mantra of Sahana Bhavatu. If you know, you can chant together, else just listen to the prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The meaning of the prayer: Sahana Bhavatu, may the Lord protect the teacher and the students. Sahanau Bhunaktu, may we nourish each other, the teacher and student nourish each other. Sahaviryam Karavavahai means let us work together with energy. Tejasvinavadhitamastu means let our work be illuminating. Ma Vidvishavahai means may there be no misunderstandings between us. Slowly, gently, drop your hands behind your back. Hold your right wrist with left hand. Stretch yourself, look up. Gentle bow down, collapse your body. Offer your own personal prayer by bending down. Reach as much forward as you can. Make your resolve for your practice, the sankalpa. Slowly, gently inhaling, you may come up. Exhaling, release your hand. And now you can stretch your legs forward. Release your legs. Those who are sitting on the mat, release your legs. Those who are sitting on the chair, keep your legs a little forward. We'll give very nice gentle stretch to the toes. Keep your legs together. I will sit a little cross so that you can see my posture more clearly. Those who are sitting on the chair, you have to take your leg off the ground. Do this practice slightly. If you're finding it difficult, you can put the heels on the ground and do the practice. So stretch your toes forward and then back. Inhale, stretch your toes forward. Exhale, back. Now learn to do with breathing. Inhale, stretch the toes forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, back. 3 to 4 rounds more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One last round. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, take your toes back and release. Now spread your legs slightly around 2 feet apart. Keep your legs around 1 or 2 feet apart. Hands can be on the side, palms on the floor. Push your toes in and out. Push your toes in, out. Your knees can come up slightly, no worries. Toes in, out. Those who are sitting on the chair, same practice. Push your legs slightly up, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue 4 to 5 rounds more. 3, 2, 1. Slow down and relax. Drop your legs down, relax. For the next practice, now those who are sitting on the mat can sit in Sukhasana. Cross your legs, sit in Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana, back upright. Those who are sitting on the chair, make sure your back is upright, slightly front side of the chair. Don't rest with the back rest. Come slightly on the front, sit comfortably. On the chair, your legs will be on the ground. Now, we'll give a nice stimulation to the upper body. Place both your hands on your knees and upper body rotation. Just see how I'm doing it. Bending forward and then giving a upper body rotation. Slowly, gently stretch your upper body using your waist as the fulcrum point. Make circles with your upper body. Start with any direction, clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can include the breath also. 1/2 of the rotation, inhale, and other half of the rotation, exhale. Do at your own pace, 5 to 6 rounds. Inhale 1/2, exhale other half. Enjoy your practice. Don't be tense in your practice. 3, 4. On the chair also, keep doing the same practice. 5. Come to the center, come upright. And now do in the opposite direction. Start in the opposite direction. Slowly, gently, opposite direction. Rotation. 5, 4. On the chair also, you're keeping on your hands on the palms. Rotate. 3, 2, 1. Slow down. Come to the center. Okay? Come to the center. Relax. Next practice will be neck rotation, or for the neck joint, you're going to rotate the head. Keep your back upright, body loose. Start making circles with your head, very gentle circles. Slow, gentle, clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can keep rotating. Eyes can remain closed because there is no danger of falling down. You're sitting, so you can do this practice. If you want to include the breathing, 1/2 of the rotation, inhale, other half of the rotation, you can exhale. Continue for 5 to 6 rounds. Inhale 1/2, Exhale the other half. Inhale, exhale. Last 2 rounds. Enjoy your practice. Once you complete it, bring your head to the center and start in the opposite direction. Body is straight, only head is rotating in circles. 5. Feel the stretch around the neck muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your head to the center. Push your spine upright. Observe the beautiful stimulations around the neck region. Gently open your eyes. And from this point onwards, we will come to standing position. All of you can stand. Those who are on the chair, who cannot stand, can continue to sit on the chair. So those who want to sit on the chair, you can continue to sit on the chair and do the practice. All those who can stand, who are confident of standing, please stand and do your practice. Okay. I'll stand little cross so that you can observe my sideways movement also. Keep your legs around shoulder width apart. This is the shoulder width. This much width apart. Feet should be parallel. Don't keep V shape. Normally tendency is to keep V shape. Keep your feet parallel. Now both hands parallel to each other. Inhale, raise your hand up, lean slightly back. Exhale, half bend. Give half bend. Inhale, hands up and back. Exhale, half bend. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, half bend. Continue. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Those of you who can bend little more can go down, no issue. Those who cannot, do half bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Those who are sitting on the chair, you should come to the slightly front of the chair and do the practice. Others can continue. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Continue 3 to 5 rounds more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. One last round. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, gently come up. Drop your hands down. Relax. What happened? The muscles in the front and back of the body are all nicely stretched. Any point of time you're feeling discomfort, reduce the number of counts or reduce the stretch. Either way is okay. Now we'll go for a side stretch of the body. Very simple loosening practice. Again, stand with your legs shoulder width apart. Side stretch. Those who are sitting on the chair can do by sitting posture only. Now take both your hands straight up, parallel to each other. Now side stretch. Center, inhale. As you exhale, one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Continue. Inhale, center. Exhale, only lateral bend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You are bending from the waist. Inhale, exhale. Continue 4 to 5 rounds more. Those who are on the chair can continue. Inhale, center. exhale side, inhale center, exhale side, inhale center, exhale side, inhale center, exhale side. Two more rounds. Inhale center, exhale side, inhale center, exhale side. One more last round. Inhale center, exhale side, inhale center, exhale side. Inhaling, come to the center, drop your hands down. Don't be in a hurry to do your practices. Go as per the instruction. The mind will always keep telling you to go faster, but try to synchronize with the instruction, synchronize with your movements, synchronize with your breath. Very importantly, I'm giving you instruction to do the movements with the breathing. Only if you do the movements with the breathing, you get your full benefits. One more twisting practice. Keep your legs around 1 feet apart or shoulder width apart. Feet are parallel to each other. For this practice, the feet are firmly on the ground. We are going to do a twisting practice. Both hands stretched forward, parallel to each other. In the center, inhale. As you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Same practice for the chair, but be on the front of the chair. Others can continue. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Keep your hands parallel. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Two more rounds. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, come to the center. Drop your hands down. Body muscles now very nicely opened up. Now we will do one asana, which is very beneficial for the backbone. It is a very simple Tadasana stretch. We are going to give a upward stretch to the vertebral column. Interlock your fingers now. Interlock like this and keep in front of your body, and both the feet slightly apart, 3 to 5 inches apart, feet parallel to each other. Now inhale, stretch your hand up and give a nice upward stretch. Stretch your hand upwards. You should feel the stretch in your back. Feel the stretch in your back. Backbone getting stretched up. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath now. Those who are sitting on the chair also do the same practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly you can exhale and drop your hand down. Relax. Observe your backbone. Observe the backbone. We'll do the same for the backbone, Tadasana side stretch. The backbone has to, now it has got stretched upwards. Now let us stretch it to the side. Okay. It is the Tadasana side stretch. Once again, interlock your fingers, place in front of your body, and body is straight. Don't bend forward or backward. Inhaling, stretch your hand up. Nice gentle upward stretch. Now exhaling to one side. Hold the stretch. Now you don't need to hold the breath. Be there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, move to the other side. If you're sitting also, same posture, same practice. Go to the side, don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, drop your hand down. Very good. Now backbone is very nicely opened up. Just feel how your backbone feels after each practice. You're having more discomfort, then you reduce the stretch or you reduce the timing also. Make your own adjustments. Each one is different. So we cannot have the same formula for everyone. Now we will do one more practice, very good for the lower back. Okay. Those who are sitting on the chair, come to the slight front side of the chair. So don't go back. This is fully back. Now I'm slightly front. We are going to do Virabhadrasana, the Hanuman posture. Do to the extent you can, because this is very good for the lower back. So if you do with less stretch, you can all do it. Legs are together, body straight. Take one leg back. Take one leg back. Okay, back leg is slightly cross, front leg is facing forward. Now chest should face forward. Those who are sitting on the chair, keep both the feet on the ground. Don't need to make this leg movement. Sit comfortably on the chair, front towards the front side. Chest is facing forward. Now join your palms together. Join your palms together. And front side leg, you can bend. Bend slightly, maintain your balance. Hold there. Compression you will feel in the lower back. Look forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now those of you who can, raise your hand up. If you can maintain your balance, raise your hand up, stay there. Those who are sitting also can do. Both the feet on the ground and you're raising your hand. And the last step of the practice, those of you who can, look at your raised palm. Look there. If you can't look up, look forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look forward. Bring your hand down. Release your hand. Straighten your leg. Bring your leg closer to each other. Observe the lower back. Very good practice for the lower back. All can do this practice. Only thing you need little strength in the legs. Have your confidence. Now, other side, the complementary side. This time, I am taking my left leg back. You take your opposite leg to whichever you did before. Left leg back. Again, front leg facing forward, back leg slight angle for a balance. Chest is facing forward. Front side leg, you can bend at the knee slightly bend at the knee so that you get a small right angle between your thigh and lower leg. Try to the extent you can. Those who are sitting on the chair need not push your leg forward. Just sit with your leg already bent. Join your palms together, Namaskar Sthiti. Look forward. 1. Stabilize your posture. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, slowly, gently, raise your hands up. Biceps should touch your ears. You're looking forward. Palms should be together. It may be difficult to keep your palms together, but consciously try to keep them together. Be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those of you who can, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. You may look forward. Drop your hand down. Straighten your leg. And then bring your legs closer to each other. Observe your lower back. Veerabhadrasana, that was a variation of Veerbhadrasana. Hanuman was also called Veerabhadra. So it is also called as Hanumanasana or Veerbhadrasana. So today we will practice. So all of you, I suppose you have a chair with you. We will practice chair Surya Namaskar. We will do how the chair Surya Namaskar, sitting on the chair. So this has not much, you don't have contraindications. So all of you can sit on a chair if you have a chair. Again, same rule. Don't sit at the back, be in the front. Front side is better. Feet are on the ground. Both the palms are on the thigh. Okay, we will do 12 steps of the Surya Namaskar. So I will tell you how to do it. Very simple, step by step, follow me. Inhale, take both your hands up, look up. Step number 1, look between your hands. Number 2, bring your hands down, bending from the waist. Reach your hands towards your feet. You can drop your head between your knees. This is step number 2. Step number 3, again take your hand up, look up. Step number 4, drop your hands back on your thigh. Keep your back upright. Very good. Now, number 5, again raise your hands up, look up. Number 6, drop your hands down again, closer to your feet. Now observe, interlock your fingers around one knee, either the left knee or right knee, and then bring your knee up. Bring your knee up and look up. Put your nose down closer to the knee. And number 8, release your hand, release your leg. Again, hands on the thighs. Step number 9, hands up, look up. Number 10, put your hands down, closer to your feet, both hands. Then interlock your fingers and the other knee. Pull your other knee up. To the extent you can, pull the other knee up, look up. Step number 12, bring your nose to your knee and release your leg. Relax. First 12 steps, one round we have completed. Let us do a couple of more rounds. Just go with the flow. Inhale, take both your hands up, look up. Step number 2, exhale, drop your hands down. Again, inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your hands down on your thigh. Again, inhale, up. Exhale, go down completely. Hands close to the feet. Now interlock your fingers around one knee. Raise your knee up. Look up. Exhale, bring your nose to your knee. And release your hand, release your leg, palms on the thigh. Inhale, up. Both hands up. Look up. Exhale, bring both your hands down, closer to the feet, head down. Interlock your fingers around your other knee. Bring your knee up, look up. Exhaling, bring your knee to your nose to the knee. And then release your hand, release your leg, palms on the thigh. Eyes closed. Observe the effects of the Surya Namaskar practice. We did 2 rounds. And from here, you can come to your Shavasana position. Those who want to lie on the cot or a bed can lie down. Those who want to lie on the mat can lie on the mat. Shavasana. Make yourself comfortable to lie on your mat. I will not be lying down. I will be giving you instructions. So feel free. Head should be towards the front of the class. The head should be towards the front and the legs should be away from the screen. That is the norm we follow. So lie down, collapse your body to the ground. Get ready for a beautiful relaxation, a very short but deep relaxation we will have. Legs are apart, hands are slightly away from the body. Let the palms face upwards. The whole body is collapsed to the floor. Shift your awareness to the toes. Become aware of all your toes and the soles of your feet. Become aware of your heels touching the ground. Try and relax your ankle joint. Just keeping your awareness on the ankle joint relaxes you. And shift your awareness to the calf muscles. The calf muscles are having beautiful surface contact to the ground. Be aware of your knee joint, the beautiful large knee joint, kneecap in the front, all the ligaments on the sides, beautiful depression at the back of the knee, and from your knee, feel the thigh muscles from the knee up to the hips or long fibers of the thigh muscle. There is a large mass of thigh muscles. Just try to release and relax them. At the center of the thigh is the thigh bone, meeting your pelvic bone in a beautiful ball and socket joint at your hips, forming your hip joint. And try and keep your awareness on the hip joint and relax the muscles around the hip joint. Be aware of your pelvic region. Try and relax your pelvic muscles. Back of your pelvic region, the buttocks collapse to the floor. Collapse to your mat. And be aware of your waist, all round your waist. Your lower back, feeling so good. Let it relax. And become aware of your long backbone. Relax the backbone, muscles around the back. Shift your awareness now to the shoulders, both your hands, upper arm, forearms, the palms and fingers. Move your awareness to the lower abdominal region. Try to comfort the abdominal muscles. As you breathe, your abdomen is moving up and down. Just observe the abdominal movement as you're breathing. Subtle movements in your abdominal region. Shift your awareness now to the chest region. Try and relax the chest muscles. Become aware of your heart and lungs housed within your rib cage. Feel the divinity in your heart. Feel the breath in your lungs. Try to feel your inhalation and exhalation in your lungs. Maintain that smile on the face. Shift your awareness to the collarbone, your throat, neck muscles, lower jaw, and all your facial parts, lips, nose, cheeks, eyes, eyebrows, forehead. Maintain that smile on the face. So beautiful, relaxed. Awareness to the head region, sides of the head, back of the head, and shift your awareness to the top of your head. The entire body is relaxed from the tip of your toes to the middle of your body and upwards till the top of your head. Total relaxed body. Try to observe your natural breath as you breathe in. Feel the expansiveness. As you breathe out, feel the collapse in the body. Inhale, energize yourself. Exhale, relax yourself. Inhale deep. Exhale complete. Continue to breathe with consciousness on your own. Relax. Relax. Stay in your relaxation. Be in your relaxation. Enjoy your relaxation. Slowly, gently get your awareness back to the body. Feel your relaxed body lying on the floor. The whole underside of the body nicely contacting the floor. Shift your awareness to the toes and give gentle movement to the toes. Shift your awareness to the fingers, move your fingers. And Slight movement to the left and right. Shake your head very gently. Bring your legs together, hands closer to the body. Take your right hand above your head on the floor. Bend your left leg at the knee. Left palm on the abdomen. Very gently turn to the right edge of your body. Stay on the right edge. You can relax for a few moments on the right edge of your body. Very slowly and gently place your palms, left palm on the floor, front of the chest. Right palm, turn it and let it face the ground. Now you can slowly push yourself up. Come to sitting position. Sit in any comfortable position you want. Choose your posture. Take your time to sit comfortably. Eyes are closed. Back is upright. We will do one short Bhramari pranayama, 4 to 5 rounds. Let us adopt a beautiful mudra. It's called the Shanmukhi mudra. For this, you need to bring your fingers close to your face. Bring your fingers close to your face. Now, forefinger above the forehead, middle finger below the eyes, ring finger below the nostril, little finger below the lips. Now your thumb is free. With the thumb, you can gently close the ear. Let the hands and elbows be relaxed. Let the back be upright. Symbolically, we have closed all our sense organs. Eyes can be closed. 4 to 5 rounds Bhramari chant. Breathe in deep with the nostril. Inhale again deeply. Continue. Two more rounds. You may now release your mudra. Place your hand back on your thigh. Keep your hands in Chinna Mudra, that is thumb and forefinger together, and stay in the silence. Be in your silence. Slowly, gently adopt Namaskar Mudra, palms together, front of the chest. Closing prayer. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani paschyantu. Ma kaschet dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Very gently, you may bow down. Offer your gratefulness, thankfulness, a feeling of surrender, samarpana bhava. Very gently raise yourself up, rub your palms very gently, and you may apply the warmth of your palms to your facial muscles without pressing your eyes or eyeballs. Comfort your face. You may also comfort your body muscles with your palms, rubbing your palms on your body parts. And in the end, you can bring your hands front of your face, open your eyes, look into your palms. Thank you very much for joining today's session. I wish you all have a nice evening, a good night's rest. Dhanyavada. I will try to unmute you now so that in case you need to ask something, any doubts, you can get it clarified. Anybody wants to ask something, you can unmute yourself. So if you want to speak, you can unmute and speak. Nobody wants to ask anything? Or you're not able to unmute?
Able to unmute.
Okay, okay.
It was a very clear instructions given by you. So that's
Okay.
why we are not asking. Very clear.
Okay.
Very true. Very nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice session.
Any questions? Very clear and
It's always a joy to watch so many people doing in
Yeah.
synchronization. I think today there were 75 plus participants when I saw.
yeah, very good.
Actually,
Amazing too. Amazing to
thank
see
you
you
so much
all.
for the session.
Ah.
Your this thing on the chair you taught us Surya Namaskara, no?
Cheers.
That was a real wonderful session because I'm not able to do by sitting down.
Yeah.
So the first time I'm learning is doing Surya Namaskara sitting
Yeah.
on a chair,
Okay.
and I felt it was really nice.
Nice, man. Yeah.
Yes, it was really
Please
nice.
keep on doing. Things
Yeah.
will get better. There is no, I always say there's no age bar for doing yoga.
No, yoga I do yoga regularly,
Yeah.
but this particular Surya Namaskara, no, I
Okay.
couldn't do all the
Yeah.
other things. So
You
this is
can
one
keep
new-
adding new practices to your existing set of practices.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
Thank
I
you,
think
ma'am.
the instructions are very nice, very
Yes.
crisp, and very nice.
Thank you.
While getting up, why we have to get up only on the right hand side?
That's a good point. So normally our heart is slightly tilted towards the left, and we don't want to again pressurize the heart side by moving towards the left. So we tend to ask the people to turn towards the right. That's all.
Oh,
It's only a question of discipline, you can say. And the heart is on the left, slightly tilted to the left.
yeah.
So we recommend that instead of moving to the left, you move to the right so that it's not pressurized little more.
One more thing I want to ask you. I
Yeah.
have noticed normally when you do namaskaram, we turn towards the right.
Yeah.
and then we make the namaskaram. But when we do continuously right movement and
Yeah.
turning right and making namaskara, turning right and making namaskara, I have found that my right thigh had a stress. Because always I am trying to put pressure on the right thigh
Hmm.
when I am turning. So it can give rise to problem is what I found out later on.
So what we do is in yoga, we always try to bring in the balance. The other day we were talking of samatvam. So we don't do any practice only on one side. We do once on the right, once on the left.
Correct.
Always we bring in the balance.
Correct.
And once you find that your one side is, always there is imbalance. Only after you do a lot of practice, the balance will come in. Normally our one side is stronger than the other. So doing your yoga practices, you start realizing which side is weak, which side is strong. Then you can work on that side, which is little weak.
Yes.
Little more time you spend there, and then that side will get more strengthening. So this is how you bring in more balance into the body also.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So much, sir. We had a wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Mhm.
Thank
You are
you
a
so much.
wonderful guru, I can say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Okay, ma'am. So we'll close the session. Thank you
Yes,
all
sir.
for
Thank
coming.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you so
Good,
much.
good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Mhm.